Okay, here's your throttle adapter, your throttle plate that bolts on the intake first. I had to do some jerry rigging to make it work. So what I did was I added washers in these flush mount bolts and had to drill out the holes. There's not a lot of grab on here, but it doesn't need a lot of pressure. So the main thing is do not tighten these a lot. It's just an Allen head. Use some Loctite on. I'll send you some Loctite with it. And just snug. Just a little bit past snug, because you might end up pulling these right through there. It's quite strong on there, but I'd worry if you just reefed it right down. I'm going to write on it which side's the top and which side's the front, because it matters which way it rows. You can go 90 degrees out and it won't fit at all, or you can flip it upside down and it won't fit. Make sure you put a gasket underneath. This will be the original Rochester gasket, fits underneath it. And then a new Holley gasket, which I'll send you all of this stuff. And I'll match up the right one, but the new Holley gasket's going to go over top of it, like that, of course. And then once you get that down, you've got this little setup of catch nuts, studs, and a regular bolt nut. And what you do with these is, I have the little catch nut already screwed on the stud, and it comes up from underneath the fitting, and then catches in there, because the bottom side of this adapter is like a hex shape, and this little catch nut basically squeezes right into there and fits snug. So once you sit the carburetor on, you put those up and through it, and then washer and nut over top of it. So let's see if I can show you. It's going to bolt into the outside holes. There's two mounting holes. It's going to fit the outside ones all the way around. So here's that, lining up the carburetor for the thing. Stupidly easy, right? You just go through the bottom, up, make sure it catches in the bottom of the adapter, and then washer and nut, and there you go. Again, don't over tighten these either, because this you can warp the base plate of this Holley. They're pretty light, so you just want them snug. Yeah, and this side's your fuel, so we're going to have to come up with a way to get your fuel, around to where your fuel line's coming from this way. So they do make a fitting that makes this go straight down, a banjo fitting that would make your fuel line come straight out this way. But for now, you can probably screw in the one you got that has a bit of a curve to it, and then rig up some hose just to see if it works. I guess the main thing is we're just interested in seeing if it works. Choke on this side, there's your choke cable. You just, all the way forward is open, all the way back is closed, and this little part here on this diaphragm is just a little catch for the choke cable. So if you do install one, it threads through here kind of to guide it, and then hooks onto the edge of this. Pretty easy. I just looked at them. Canadian Tire has them on their shelves for about $10 for a choke cable. So, all right, I'll be packing this up soon. I just got to make final adjustments to it, and hopefully it works.